Well, internet itself seems to be, under par at this point in time. But so there is definitely a scope for internet itself to go. Having said that, video is, I don't think has been tapped enough. Mobile is another area which has not been tapped enough. I think IPTV is almost non-existent. So today it's only in whatever form, it's only internet which is seen somewhat of growth. The rest of them are almost not there. So in the digital or the interactive space, so to say. So all these channels should sooner than later see large jumps. There are a couple of things to look at. One needs to look at whether the internet fulfills a certain business requirement for them. You look at the BFSI, he looks at leads and conversions, he's able to track all that, therefore he puts all his money, or put a lot of money there. A client like a Dell puts his money on the internet because again it's trackable and they believe in tracking everything. What does an FMCG do? For him, reach is important. Does the internet have the reach of TV? At least when you look at some channels, it does not. You look at some other channels, it has more than that. And however, are advertisers willing to look at that? A lot of advertisers would be on print. Are they on internet? No. Why? Because they just don't believe in it. Why don't they believe in it? Is it backed up with facts? No. So I guess it's a matter of a mindset. You change the mindset, I think a lot of change is going to happen. It's just a matter of pure mindset, or whoever's running a campaign, or somebody's very comfortable where they are and they don't want to change. So it's also a question of inertia. The advertiser is putting money on television where you have a TAM which gives you some data. On the internet, forget a ComScore or anybody else giving you data, you can actually track the campaign, your reach, actual reach. It's not a sample, this thing. How many people did your campaign reach? What was the frequency? So I think there's a surfeit of metrics on the internet, and which is where metrics on the other medium is not even close. I have clients, I know clients, I don't want to name them at this point in time, but I know clients where they're selling a product which is available offline. You can of course subscribe to it online, stuff like that. The guy hardly does offline advertising. He spends all his money online, in whatever form. So obviously he's seeing a benefit of the internet. It's about if an advertiser can define what his objectives are and then evaluate a campaign against his objectives. And I would assume it should be like to like. You can't have a different objective for TV and a different objective for internet and say, internet I want to sell, in TV I don't want to sell, I want to create awareness. It doesn't work. So, that's what it is. Well, I think the change is happening, but if you ask me how long it will take, the shock is as good as mine, and I'm hoping it will be sooner than later, which me and a whole lot of others spent maybe the last 10 years in this medium because we are very hopeful of, and we're very gung-ho on the way the medium is going, and we expect advertisers to put in money. And the things some of the stuff seems to have started. There are people moving money, but it's not, maybe the tipping point still may not be reached, so hopefully maybe next couple of years. Again, see, it's about how you would look at it. If you're looking at digital and interactive media exceeding non-digital and non-interactive, there will be a day which will come when, forget double, the non-interactive, non-digital medium will cease to exist in some form. Okay, because the way I look at it is newspapers, there will be news, people will use newspaper, but the form might change. TV, the form you use, you consume content on TV or the way it's happened will change. So it's not about TV or print going out of business. It's about everything is going to move, will become digital and interactive after a point in time. If there is no, if it's not digital, if it's not interactive, I don't think you'll survive in the long run. I'm pretty excited about AdTech coming into India because I think it was long overdue. AdTech's one of the events which a lot of people, even in India, have been very, people have been going to the US and elsewhere to attend AdTech, and it should have maybe come here much earlier. There's Singapore, there's Shanghai, there's Japan. It should have come here much earlier, I thought. But anyway, better late than never. And I'm very, very happy about AdTech coming into India, and I think it's a good thing.